like a rivalry game. And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the UCF Knights, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Cincinnati's offense takes the field for the first time today. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
And the Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes a guy miss and finally brought down at about the 25. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a...
Makes the grab on the left side. Here he goes. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The give to the tailback. Can't get him to the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Walker. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. And this one is perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
The Knights offense will go to work for the first time today. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes. You guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that...
He's going to let it go. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Walker. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man, it's Sorsby. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Wide open spaces. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. The Bearcats with the 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Makes the catch. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. The Knights have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. The Knights in the hurry up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
This defense is a very well-coached unit, and they're very, very active, and they're very aware of what's going on. Everybody on defense there knew where the quarterback wanted to go with it. Everyone trying to get their hands in the air to swat it down.
Nice move to keep running. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Knights are marching down the field. Brown wants to pass. Just a little off. Incomplete. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
The Knights decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll give it to the back. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Pryor. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Caldwell. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Going to the running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Gets it out fast. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break. Cincinnati is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch, it's Simmons. Bulldozes his way through. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Runs through a tackle. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. QB draw. Nowhere to go, and he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 4 in there, basically right back where they started. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Touchdown, Bearcats! The offense cashing it in on that drive. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Brown will throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
The Knights will have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 after the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Quarterback moving. He'll pull it down. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. The Knights are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Nixon. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Knights come to the line in the hurry-up.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
He wants to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Gage. Touchdown, UCF! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. He's got great speed. He's got it, Allen. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. That's reeled in. It's Burke. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Gonna let it fly. Grabs it inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly, because this has been way too easy.
And while I'm not supposed to,
the defense there trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Wide receiver comes in motion.
Those shit go wild, man.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
I know you're thankful. I only got one. I come upstairs to get my computer.
They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. They're working that left side. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense working from the pistol. He'll pull it on the read. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. To the air. It's Sorsby. He'll throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Caldwell. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thomas. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Quarterback extends the play. Got a man. It's Montgomery. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
The Knights moving quickly to the line.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Might be changing the route. Jackson gonna throw it. Unloads to the right. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he just held on to the football too long, and the defense rode him out of bounds and forced the loss. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll run this play from the pistol. Now the play fake. Using the quick game. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The Bearcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Gives it on the option. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Makes the grab. It's Hughes. It's a seam wide open. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The Knights will hustle to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up. You got to communicate.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Jackson will throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. Pulls it in. It's Montgomery. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fake the spike, and he wants to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Montgomery. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Forced out of the pocket. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to throw again. The throw. The short hands. It's Gage. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. The Knights, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. The Knights didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Knights! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Their lead now down to 14. Might feel a little game pressure on this drive. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Here's the handoff. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The give on the option. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. And here comes the punt team. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Brown wants to pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd down, going up top. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at him. Look.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Dumps it to the back. Grabbed in the middle. It's Montgomery. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. He's going to take off. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Knights are in the hurry-up.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the 1st down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that 1st.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Catch in the middle. It's Wade. Touchdown, UCF! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Got him downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Back to pass, it's Sorsby. Finds his man, it's Jennings. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gonna swing it on second down. They're setting up the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're gonna mark him just a little short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll take it himself. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Bearcats have their offense in high gear. Wants to go up top on first down. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown, Bearcats. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, and the offense continues to do what they do, and they take the two-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Makes the catch. It's Wade. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive.
You know, at this point of the game, guys, trailing the way they are late in the game, check down throws are not going to get it done. You've got to be more aggressive in the passing game, and you're going to have to just start taking shots.
He wasn't like
How
too
about
cheap.
the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
The Knights want to crank the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
22 for 31, 259.
With the catch, it's Burke. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. He wants to change this route. Brown will throw it. The quick out. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Set on what?
The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. You saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
So you only talk once a
You gonna let me talk, nigga? Damn. Fuck.
I'm not.
I forgot what I was about to say, bro.
Good.
Go ahead, bro.
Good, because you said it the whole time. You said it, bro. You see mental Sharon talk. Why is that,
bro? Like, damn, bro.
What's going on?
I'm trying to say something, like a little bit of seriousness. This thing gonna cut me off. Like, you stupid ass.
I don't know why you chose to speak when Sharon show up.
All I said was yo, like that mean everybody pull up. What the fuck?
My fault, Sharon. I didn't know you have it like that. Since you got it like that, let me apologize on your behalf to Cam. Yo, Cam, my fault, bud.
I don't even want to talk no more, bro. You got it.
I ain't know Sharon was stiff like that, bro.
Yeah, I peeped. I'm watching.
You would be slicing tomatoes so thin your
As I was saying, bro.
back
As
to
I
your
was saying,
house.
like, nigga might be loud too. Like,
He lost to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely
my brother was
I
like,
ain't gonna hold you. I just looked at first volume on my shit. His the lowest that they're doing. I heard it just
yeah, bro. Nigga got podcast mics on, and all of a sudden they speak loud in here. Like, come on, son. Get out of here.
Bro, it's the same microphone that you niggas told me to turn up.
All right, as I was saying, my brother said his girl cheating on him. Nigga said, I ain't even. He said, I ain't even mad. He said, I just got my dick sucked that way. I was like, what? Nigga, wow. Yeah,
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also
he said, yeah, she texting. He was like, she texting a nigga with 3 kids and he married. I was like, he said, I ain't gonna do nothing to her. I'm gonna just do her so dirty. I'm like, bruh.
How about the
I'm
job
like,
of
bro,
recognition by the defense? They knew exactly
take
what they
your
were
stuff
trying
out
to set
the
up,
crib
and they
and
had
just
multiple defenders
get out.
surrounding that
Exactly.
intended target so that there was nowhere
He
for him to
took
go once he caught the ball.
Nigga, like,
And the
when she go to
Bearcats
work,
need a
take up,
massive
pull a
chunk
smack.
play to move the
smack.
sticks
Yeah, like, he tripping.
to the air. It's
Yo,
Sorsby.
big bro, damn, this better?
Throws to the wide out.
Oh my God!
Wide open downfield.
I hate this game, bro.
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd.
3rd and 15, gang.
They're now in really good shape to get back into the win.
Bro, I'm playing the computer, bro. It's 31-45.
Let's go to the studio
Yeah,
now
it's
and
over.
check in with
It's
Kevin
over.
Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting
plenty of
matchup
energy,
this
bro.
week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all
Yeah,
interesting this
he's
season.
like, I'm about to do her dirty. I'm like,
Colorado's
nigga,
currently trailing in this one.
I'm like,
I've seen
nigga,
crazier things at Folsom
you
Field. Trust
should
me
just
when I tell
leave.
you.
Like,
Guess
crib
what
him
I'm
when
saying
they
is, a comeback could be in the cards. It's just a field goal
Like,
game. They're trailing by 3 to
nigga,
Iowa State. For
like,
now,
the crib not even
expect
his
you
name.
fellas, but of
Like,
course,
he could
if anything
just
changes
leave.
from
Like,
Big 12
not pay
country,
his half no
you'll
more.
hear about it here.
And how about
Wait,
that
that's
one?
hard.
Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Yeah.
Lost to fire on 2nd down. Unloads to the wide out. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the
I
perimeter
don't
that
like
can
this,
change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Off the play fake on 1st down.
Hi, Perk.
He spins that thing down the middle. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to
You getting on my
run
nerves,
security.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. In this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able
Stop
to
saying anything.
run passing plays.
No,
that
you
can
did
feel
too.
like you can
All right,
I don't
all
like the
right,
fact that you
all
said
right.
I said roll though, like that means everybody who's
Just
in.
had to get rid of that one with John to avoid the loss.
Put the sign up and now everyone got to pop out. Relax.
I want you to get a lesser mic. That's what I want you to do. That's what I want you to do.
Rushes on him. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete.
I think he Joe Button.
And
Like,
this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback.
Oh, they got a real cool.
Makes a grab. He's got him 1st
Now
down.
y'all complaining.
He goes out of
Then you got
bounds.
that
Big
goal?
pick up on the play, but it might be too little too late.
Did you get that MLB
Huge play
Speedway
puts them
Acuna?
in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10
Like,
from the
what the
15.
fuck? How'd you get it so fast?
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He just
They did
threw it
crazy.
away. And the
Oh,
last thing you want to
crazy.
do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and
What did you
long.
for it?
Brown wants to pass.
What the fuck?
Pressure coming.
Yo, wait,
Shoots it to the left. Trying to find the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
Wait, damn, I really can't get back in that lead, though.
And after
No.
this play, the cake will be baked.
Wait, why did you
Quarterback
say
looking
fuck?
for just a crack on the sneak. Touchdown,
The
UCF!
D-Money lead?
A
Oh,
Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
How you get the team he won and then left?
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is
Nah, this is a bad game. I don't know why I play this. I really don't. It's a terrible game.
the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some
Riley Green